3 things that I did to achieve my ultimate glow up. Number 1, stop trying to fix yourself and actually take care of yourself. Number 2, start incorporating habits that actually serve you, that actually help you age well. Number 3, stop with the excuses. Mindset is everything. Okay, and number 4, stop chasing perfection. Be consistent with something, stick with it. That is really how you're going to achieve your ultimate glow up, even in your 40s.
I'm 53 years old. If I could go back, here's the advice I would give to my younger self. Don't be in a rush to do the adulting. Stay home, work on your skills, your self-worth, your education, invest in yourself, especially if you have supportive parents. Stay home for as long as you can, because being in a rush to...
I'm 54 and I promise I'm not going to yell, but we need to talk. Come here. You're still stuck on why hasn't my glow up happened yet? And I'm about to call it out exactly why. You are watching all of the glow up videos. You're saving all of the routines. You're watching the transformations and wishing it would finally click for you, but it hasn't. And deep down, you know it's not because you're lazy.
As you get older, ladies, and I know my older ladies don't want to hear this, you have to put more effort into your looks. As you get older, you have to put more maintenance into your look, into this vehicle of a body. Because the better you take care of it now, the less maintenance there will be as you get older. And if you are single and you are an older lady, right, you're someone who's a bit older, I say even starting 35 plus. I'm going to say 35 plus. My 35 plus crew. Keep yourself in shape if you are single. Put some makeup on your face. Put a heel on. Keep your hair done. Keep your nails and your toes done. Because the competition is stiff. And I know y'all like to think as ladies, oh, we're not competing. But honey, when you get off of TikTok and you say, oh, I'm beautiful, natural, and all of that, and you go into the real world where the girls are in their 20s, baby, full beat, bust down, jury. The girls are sitting with no bra on, short shorts, legs are toned. They barely got to hit the gym. And you're there looking for a man in the same space. And I'm not saying you're not smart. I'm not saying you don't have your degrees and you don't have your own money. But in that environment, looks matter. So do what you need to do to compete. I know y'all don't want to hear it. But once you step out and you walk into the party, you walk into the brunch, you walk into the grown and sexy event, you want to look put together. That's my message to my 35 plus crew. Get on that treadmill. Work out. Keep yourself together. And this is to my community. This is not to the people who don't want to hear it. The message is not for you. It's not for you. It's for the people who really want to hear it. I'm just saying get fit. I'm not saying get snatched. Get fit. Get healthy.
Ladies, gather. If you're in your 40s or sliding into your 50s with a fresh pair of comfortable shoes, this message is for you. Let me be extremely clear. Your glow up is not late. Your glow up is just waiting for you to stop fighting with your old self. Now let's get into the gospel.
I'm 54 and I promise I'm not going to yell, but we need to talk. Come here. You're still stuck on why hasn't my glow up happened yet? And I'm about to call it out exactly why. You are watching all of the glow up videos. You're saving all of the routines. You're watching the transformations and wishing it would finally click for you, but it hasn't. And deep down, you know it's not because you're lazy. It's not because you don't want it. You do. It's because you're not being honest about what's in the way. So let me tell you what it actually is. You keep starting over instead of sticking with what you started. You don't need a new plan. You need to stop quitting the old one every time you get tired or bored or insecure. You're confusing preparation with perfection. So you stay in that I'm getting ready phase forever. Sis, the glow up does not come from readiness. It comes from consistency. You've built a vision board, but not a new identity. And that's the part nobody tells you. Your life cannot, will not transform if your self-concept stays the same. You say you want the soft life, but your habits are still rooted in survival. You're trying to build ease from exhaustion, and it doesn't work like that. And here's the hardest one. You don't fully believe you deserve it. You want to. You say you do, but your actions are still negotiating with your worth. You have to stop being the version of you that's waiting to be chosen and be the actual chooser. It's like trying to plant a really nice garden in soil that's still packed with weeds. It looks pretty on the surface. Clean fridge, aesthetic skincare, the right outfits. But the roots are tangled in perfectionism and guilt and fear. Not because you're incapable, it's because you haven't cleared space for the woman you are becoming. And listen, I say all of this with love. Please understand that, because I have been her. I've been that woman who knows she's meant for more, but can't figure out why nothing is clicking. The glow up isn't just about your face or your body or your lifestyle. It's about alignment. It's about peace. It's about boundaries and identity. It's about believing that you're worth showing up for. And when you really start acting like the woman you're becoming, even before the mirror reflects it, that's when the glow up actually starts. So if no one's told you this today, please understand you are not too late. You are not too far gone. You're not too old. I'm 54. Your glow up is not behind schedule. It's just waiting on you to stop negotiating with your old story. If this resonated with you, please feel free to follow for more content. Some of it's tough love, I'm going to warn you. And if you feel like you're still stuck and need help, book a figure it out session, because this is your season to figure it all out. Hope that helps.
These are the things that I started to do in my 30s that helped me to continue to look youthful at 46. Number one, taking care of yourself. I've been taking care of myself all my life. All my life I had to fight. Okay? But that is the secret. Eat well. Eat well. Get your exercise in. Right now, once you start getting into your late 40s, it's not so much about how you look, but baby, can you walk without a walker when you're 65? Can you still reach up and get a jar out the cabinet? How mobile are you going to be when you get older? That's what is important. Also, when you get into your late 40s, mid 40s, early 40s, you're going to start to experience perimenopause. So you want to start taking care of yourself. Second thing I did, I gave up alcohol. I didn't give it up in my 30s, but I gave it up a couple years ago. It's a game changer. Giving up alcohol is a game changer. Listen, I love a cocktail just as much as everybody else, okay? But that liquor ain't no good for you, baby. That liquor, that hookah, them vapes, none of that is good for you. Give it up. I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you. Give it up. Get your rest. Get your rest. Go to sleep, baby. You know how many different gadgets I got just so I can go to sleep? Weighted blankets, eye mask, magnesium, white noise, all the things, just so you can get you need to get proper sleep. If you don't get the proper sleep, you're gonna be messed up. And drink your water. That's it. You do these things, that's like the perfect foundation to get you started into going into your 40s and still looking youthful.
The 40s glow up isn't a project. It's a lifestyle change. Listen, in your 20s, fitness meant killing yourself on an elliptical while fantasizing about fries. In your 30s, it meant buying gym leggings that never saw a gym. But in your 40s, baby, it's about movement, not punishment. 20 minutes. That's the rule. Not 2 hours, not CrossFit, not training for a marathon you never signed up for. 20 minutes of anything that moves your body and lifts your mood. A walk that turns into a power walk when your playlist gets good. Pilates where you suddenly question every decision you've ever made. Biking, stretching, dancing in your kitchen, and yes, strolling on a treadmill while watching a show you'd never admit you love. If your movement routine includes I'll start Monday, congrats, you're already behind. Just move today. Your bones will personally thank you. You don't need a new life plan. You need to stop quitting the old one. This is going to sting. Gently, like retinol on night one. You keep hitting reset like life has a start over button. You've got routines bookmarked, saved, hearted, pinned, downloaded, but none of them have been used. You think you need more preparation. But sweetheart, you're not preparing. You're procrastinating with style. The glow up doesn't come from the mood. It comes from the boring parts. Showing up, staying consistent, letting the transformation happen before it's visible. Glow ups come from identity, not aesthetics. If you still think of yourself as the old you, you're going to keep acting like her. Switch the identity before the results show up.
This is how you're going to get your ultimate 40s glow up skincare edition. Perhaps in your 20s or 30s, you really didn't think about skincare. I know I really didn't. However, there are tons of things you could be doing at home to help your skin as you're aging. And whatever skincare you might have had in your 20s or early 30s, as you approach 40s, your skin changes. As a matter of fact, year by year, I tend to update my skincare routine based on how my skin is doing. If you do not have a set daytime and nighttime regimen for your skin, that is just something you're going to have to implement if you want that nice glowy skin as you age. I've gotten Botox and have done no skincare regimen, and I've gotten Botox and have done skincare regimen. And my skin looked better as I got older when I implemented a skincare routine. As a matter of fact, you see many beautiful women aging without ever getting Botox because they have great skincare. It is a personal preference. I choose to get it. If you choose not to, I totally understand. We just don't need to judge each other about it. 4 products that I would incorporate into your skincare if you're limited on time and you really don't have the patience for others would be vitamin C, sunblock, exfoliation, and tretinoin. Those have totally transformed my skin. So part of your 40s glow up is absolutely taking the time to take care of your skin. The main thing is also being consistent with that skincare.
I'm 53 years old. If I could go back, here's the advice I would give to my younger self. Don't be in a rush to do the adulting. Stay home, work on your skills, your self-worth, your education, invest in yourself, especially if you have supportive parents. Stay home for as long as you can. Because being in a rush to go pay bills is ghetto. Listen to me. When you're young, you think that you know everything. And I'm telling you, you don't. Being in a rush to become an adult, to start paying bills, you will soon find out that it ain't all it is wrapped up to be. 2, know your worth. You're worthy just because you're born. You're worthy because your essence is from God. Your worth is innate. It's intrinsic. It has nothing to do with getting married, being a wife, carrying a child, or knowing how to cook and clean and how to take care of a man. That is not what being worthy is. Number 3, be financially savvy. If you work in corporate America, they offer a 401k and they're matching it. Contribute the max to your 401k. Learn about the value of great credit. Don't rush to get into debt. Save, invest, make your own money. All right? Listen to me, girls. Listen to me. I think we're only 4, but I'm not sure. Don't be boy crazy. Don't be in a rush to just give up the goods. Don't have one night stand. Don't do it. Just because you went on a date and they bought you dinner does not mean you need to just give up the goods. You are worth the wait. Any man who cannot wait, all right, does not know your worth. If they don't see your worth, they will never see it. I don't care how much of the flower you give to him, he will never see your worth, honey. So don't be in a rush to just sleep with him. For what? I don't know what number I'm on, but my mother used to say this. She's right. You cannot live on love and fresh water. Take your time. One of the most important decisions you will ever make in life is choosing a partner. A partner will make or break you. So make sure you know your worth. Have high standards, because as a woman, when you need a man, you decide to say yes, they will either bring you up to their level or bring you down. So have standards and stick to them. Talk to your father. If you're lucky enough to have your father around, he treats your mother well, talk to your father. Especially if you have an amazing father who provided for you and your family and your mother. You understand? Have these adult conversations. Don't be afraid. And I think with us too, with mothers, I don't have a daughter, but if I had a daughter, my God, I would not shelter her. I would tell her everything there is to know about the world. I would teach her to be completely obsessed with herself, with her own development, her own hobbies, with her own passion, creating a life that she is proud of. And everything else will be a byproduct of that. Woo! I've made so many mistakes in my 20s. I don't regret them because you can't go back, but there are mistakes that I've made that cost me. I just wish I had listened to the elders, because they know. If you're in your 20s, please use TikTok wisely. Go listen to older Black women or older women in general. But if you're a Black woman, go listen to older Black women who are in their late 40s, 50s, and 60s. You're going to learn a lot, and it will shelter you from a lot of heartbreaks and a lot of mistakes. Take care of yourself, girls. Take care of yourself.
The put-together look is a formula, not a genetic mystery. We all know that one woman who shows up looking like she gets dressed in slow motion, under natural lighting. Here's the truth. She's not magical. She's just prepared. The formula? Clean, pressed, finished. That's it. If your shirt looks like you slept in it, don't wear it. If your outfit is cute but missing something, it probably is. Finish it. A tuck, a cinch, a piece of jewelry, a spritz of the fragrance that makes you feel like rent is paid and spirits are high. Your outfit needs a garnish. Yes, you are the entree, babe. Next, check your shoes. Nothing ruins a look faster than footwear that saw too much life in 2009. Replace it, repair it, or retire it. And for the love of glow, have a 5-minute routine for hair, face, and fragrance. Just enough to look alive and unavailable. What you start in your 30s shows up in your 40s. And what you start in your 40s shows up everywhere. Some things to stop negotiating about. Use the skincare that actually works, not the one that just has good packaging. Lift heavy. You are not getting bulky. You are getting functional. Say no. No is a full sentence, a boundary, and a skincare routine all in one. Take the trip. Memories glow longer than serums. Your peace is priceless. Your energy is your currency. Your glow is your return on investment.
Self-care tip number 1 to become the best version of yourself. I had my ultimate glow up in my 40s, and these are the tips that got me to where I'm at today, feeling better than ever. You have to commit to moving your body every single day. It's a must. We're not talking running a marathon. We're talking 20 minutes minimum of intentional movement every day. For me, I love walking. I love riding my bike. I like to swim, outdoor beach walks, whatever it is to get you moving. It does not have to be a strict regimen you follow. I'll give you an example. Today I was going to strength train. I turned on the TV. I was going to put on a class, and I was like, no, I am not feeling like doing this today. I want to go walk outside because I got a long work day, and I want to make sure my mind is right. And for me, that means outdoor, getting a little sunlight before I start my day. Another tip, your schedule does not have to be perfect. If you have time during lunch, if you have time in the morning, if you have time at night, fit it in where you can. The key thing is be disciplined about it. Don't wait for motivation to kick in because you're not going to feel motivated. Be disciplined. If you say you're going to do Monday night at 6, that's when you're going to do it. If you want your ultimate 40s glow up, you have to take care of yourself. Self-care is a must as we get older. Follow along for more tips that have helped me on my ultimate glow up journey.
Things I wish I would have known or done in my 30s that I'm now learning and doing in my 40s. Number 1, start tretinoin before you see wrinkles. It is not just a hype, it is the gold standard for skincare. Lift heavy weights. Do not be afraid of lifting weights. It's not going to make you bulky. The only thing that's going to make you bulky is if you eat too much. So lift the weights. That's what's going to help keep you toned, because I promise you, as you age, your skin will get saggy. It is inevitable. Cardio, you don't have to do it. You can do it for your heart, but it's not necessary. Say no. Say no to people. You do not have to do everything everybody wants you to do. It's not rude, it's boundaries. Plus, it gives you so much more peace when you don't have to do something you don't actually want to do. Take the damn trip. You will not regret the trip, but you'll regret waiting for the perfect time. Your energy is your best glow up, and protect it at all costs. Cut the drama, cut the noise, and watch your entire life elevate. Nothing will ever compete with your inner peace. Learn those the hard way.
My biggest piece of advice is invest in your looks, because it matters. By investing in your looks, I don't mean going out and buying a bunch of expensive things. I mean taking the time to learn how to do your makeup, learn how to do your own hair, learn how to do as much as you possibly can. Sometimes that takes an investment. So that means maybe go to Sephora or somewhere and get your makeup done, or call a makeup artist that you like their work and see if they can teach you how to do yours. See if you can book them to ask some questions as they go, ask them for a training session. Same thing with hairstylists. You can always call and be like, hey, I want to learn how to do such and such thing. Can you teach me? Just invest time, watch YouTubes and try to learn. Just try to teach yourself as much as you can. That's what I mean by investing in your looks. Invest in time, invest in learning, and teach yourself, because once you're taught, you can do it forever, There is a subtle art for always looking super put together. We all know someone who always looks so effortlessly put together. They're chic, they're stylish, they're fashionable. It seems like they're doing all of this naturally without even trying. But the thing is, they're not always born with it. There are 4 things that you could be doing right now to make yourself look more stylish and put together whenever you leave the house. The first thing is keeping your clothes in good condition. This means having them clean, wrinkle-free whenever you put on your look. If your clothes aren't clean and wrinkle-free when you leave the house, it's an immediate no. I'm guilty of this too, but if you don't have time to iron or steam at the very minimum your clothes, just pick something else It's not worth it to look like you just worked an 8-hour shift when in actuality, you just got up and started your day. And number 2, finish your look with styling. When I say styling, it just means make sure you tie up any loose ends on your outfit before you call it complete. It's just like if you went to a restaurant and they gave you this nice expensive dish and you'll always see that it's garnished. Finishing the look is kind of like the garnish on your outfit that says, this is done. So what does that look like? You are tucking, you are cinching, you are pinning, you are accessorizing. You are doing the last and final things that make your outfit look pulled together. Does that make sense? My rule of thumb is that if you didn't do at least one of those things that I mentioned to you, your outfit's probably not finished. Take another pass and see what you can do. Number 3, this might be a weird one, but make sure your shoes are in good condition. You can have a bomb ass outfit on, someone will scan you and then get to your shoes and it just ruins the whole look. We all have those old trusty shoes that we go to every time we want to, put on a certain outfit. And that's completely fine. However, if you are in a situation where you need to replace those shoes, buy the same shoe, but replace it. Or there are many fabulous cobblers in your city, I'm certain, that will help restore and refurbish that shoe to better condition if it's possible. And number 4 is all the extras like hair, skin, makeup, fragrance. I'm not going to go into depth on that, but the best things that you can do for yourself, your go-tos. Make sure that you have a routine that can let you do all those things in 5 minutes. If you don't have a go-to routine to do something with your hair, something with your face, and something with your fragrance, then you need to create one. Because inevitably you're going to be on the go and you're going to need something that you can do really quickly to make yourself seem pulled together, even though you didn't have a lot of time. So this is how you can look way more polished today without buying anything new, without doing the most. So save this video so you can come back to it, and I'll see you in the next one.
This is how you're going to start your ultimate 40s glow up. First thing you're gonna have to start doing, and I'm sorry to say it, but you have to commit to daily movement. This isn't the exercise we did in our 20s. It's not the 2-hour at the gym thing. We're not about that anymore. What I do is I commit to 20 minutes minimum of something every day, physical activity. So that can look like a bike ride, it can look like a walk, it can look like a yoga day, Pilates, whatever activity makes you happy where you're moving your body. A trick I did to get started on my movement journey was I bought a used treadmill if you can't work out outside, or a walking pad if you don't have room for a treadmill inside the house, and I watched one of my favorite shows every single day only when I was walking. So find the juiciest show out there with lots of seasons and just start watching it and walking. Not only is this going to help you in your fitness journey you may be on your weight loss journey you may be on, it is extremely important for mental health.
The real glow up is internal maintenance. Let's be honest. At 40 plus, it's not about whether you can fit into your jeans. It's about whether you can squat down and stand back up without making sound effects. Mobility, flexibility, longevity. That's sexy now. Sleep like it's a profession. Hydrate like it's a competition. Give up anything that drains you, whether it's liquor, drama, or people who never text first. This next chapter? It's about preserving your joy as aggressively as you preserved your 2008 photos.